Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to another GTA 5 online video. I know I've been gone for about 2 weeks, so I just wanted to say I'm finally back and we're getting straight back into the GTA content. I don't normally make weekly update videos since this channel is mainly focused on GTA glitches and money methods, but this week's update is actually worth talking about because Rockstar brought back something that can make you a lot of money. So I'm just going to quickly go over the important stuff that you need to know this week, and then I'm going to show you the money method I recommend you use while the event is active, and you can really make a lot of money using this. And obviously that is going to be the Cayo Perico with the Panther statue. So let's get straight into it. So first of all, Rockstar is giving everyone a free $1 million just for logging into GTA Online this week. So if you haven't played yet this week, make sure you log in and claim that. You don't have to grind anything for it. You don't have to do a mission, a sell mission, anything like that. You don't have to play a race or anything. Just log into GTA Online, go into a public session, private session, and you should receive the money within the time that Rockstar specified. They did say wait about 24 hours to 72 hours, so you should get it within that time. I got mine's pretty quick. Basically, as soon as I logged on the first time this week, I did immediately get it. But if not, just wait up to 72 hours and you should get it. So that's already a free $1 million to add to your account. But next, let's get into the real money method this week. So, of course, I'm talking about the Panther statue. If you guys didn't know, this week, your first run on Cayo Perico is guaranteed to have the Panther statue. The biggest thing this week is definitely the Panther statue. Rockstar has brought the Panther statue back to Cayo Perico, and for this event, your first Cayo Perico attempt is guaranteed to have the Panther statue as your primary target. So if you've been waiting for a good time to grind KO, this is definitely the week to do it. You don't have to sit there hoping you get the Panther. Your first attempt during this event is guaranteed to give you the Panther statue. That's exactly why I wanted to make this video. Because if you're trying to make a bunch of money right now, you can combine the guaranteed Panther statue with the Cayo Perico replay glitch, and I'm going to talk about that later in this video, so stay tuned, because that glitch you can easily make millions with your friend off Panther statue just abusing the glitch, and you won't get banned at all for using that glitch. Now, real quick, I'm just going to talk about some other important bonuses. There's also some other bonuses going on this week. The community series is paying 3 times money and RP, and some KO related content is also getting boosted. But honestly, if your main goal is just making money, I wouldn't spend most of my time doing random activities, because of course you'll make money doing that, but you won't be making the max amount of profit that you could, taking advantage of the Panther statue. The Panther is easily the biggest thing to take advantage of. There's also some other free rewards and event items you can get throughout the week. But again, the main reason I would log on is to take advantage of the guaranteed Panther statue that you will be getting your first run through Cayo Perico. Okay, now let's get into what everybody really wants to hear. Now let's talk about the Cayo Perico replay glitch. This is basically the glitch where you keep the Panther statue and you get a lot of money. You get the money over and over again. If you've seen my channel before, you already know I've covered this method, and if you haven't seen it, basically the method allows you to replay the Cayo Perico finale under the conditions shown in my tutorial without having to repeatedly redo the entire setup process. I'm not going to make this entire video a tutorial because I already have a full step-by-step video showing exactly how to do it. I'll leave that link in the description and probably have it on screen right now. So if you want to know exactly how to do the method, go watch that video after this one. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because this is probably one of the best weeks to use it, because that first Panther statue, that's guaranteed. That's an easy 2 million every time you do the heist, and especially since the replay glitch requires 2 or more people in the heist, meaning you'll need at least one friend to do it with you. The host is the one doing the heist, but the host won't actually be the one getting the money. Your friend will be the one receiving the payout. The good thing is, though, you and your friend can just run it back to back for each other. So when you're the host, your friend gets paid, and then when they host it, you get paid. Basically just alternating, and both of you making consistent money from the same heist. And if it's your first run, you guys should both have the Panther statue this week. Once again, like, if your friend still hasn't done his heist, tell him do his heist and then redo it so he does get Panther statue, because it won't just give it to you automatically if you already have another target from last week, for example. So just redo the heist if you have an old target, and then, set it up again, and you will be guaranteed to get the panther statue. Normally, when you're doing Cayo Perico, one of the biggest problems is getting a good primary target. So that's why this week is so good. You can spend time setting everything up and then end up with a target that isn't nearly as valuable as a panther. But this week, Rockstar is basically removing that problem since your first attempt is guaranteed to have the panther statue. So if you're going to grind KO, this is the perfect time to do it. Get your Kasaka set up, complete the required preps, and get your finale ready. Then you can use the replay method from my tutorial, link in the description, to make the most out of your KO run, because easily if you and your friend run it back for like an hour back to back, you guys can easily make $10 million in an hour just running it back to back for each other. Once again, I do have a link in the description for that video, so if you want to learn how to do the glitch, it's really simple. Just check out the link in my description. Now, obviously, when you're doing the heist, don't forget about the secondary loot. If you're trying to get the biggest possible payout, you want to make sure you're grabbing valuable secondary loot during the heist. Depending on what you get and how you run the heist, your final payout can be significantly higher. So don't just run straight to the primary target and leave without checking what else you can grab. If you're playing solo, I don't really recommend this method since the replay glitch does require 2 or more people, for example you and a friend, because that way you can just run back panther statue and not have to worry about any other primary target. But if you are running it solo, just prioritize the loot that's actually practical for your route. If you're playing with other people, you can obviously split up the loot and maximize what you're able to make using the replay glitch. So if you're using the replay glitch, you will need a friend or somebody else, but if you want to, you guys can split it, make it 50-50, but I just 85-15 for the replay glitch, and that's the best way to maximize your profits. All right, and next, so personally, I'm gonna tell you guys why I'd grind it this week. So personally, if I was trying to build my GTA, money right now, if I was trying to make extra money super quick and easy, I'd do it right now. This is what I'd be doing. So basically, I'd log in, obviously get the first million, then I'd get my Cayo Perico ready and take advantage of the guaranteed panther statue. And after that, I'd use the replay method from my tutorial to keep making money from KO rather than constantly going through all the preps again. It's a really good opportunity to stack up money before Rockstar changes the event next week. Just remember that the panther is guaranteed in this week. So this week, your first run, it's guaranteed you're gonna get panther first run. So don't wait until the last minute to do it. Just do it right now, get it through, and you will get the panther statue guaranteed. And then once you've got the panther statue, just run through all the preps and do it with your friend. And then just run the replay glitch. Once again, I do have the replay glitch linked in the bio, in the description. Just check it out and you guys will be able to see that. And that's basically everything you need to know about this week's GTA Online update. Like I said at the beginning, I don't normally make weekly update videos because this channel is mainly about glitches, money methods, and tutorials. So I didn't want to sit here for 20 minutes to talk about every single vehicle and discount. I just want to show you guys the stuff that actually matters, because I know a lot of you guys are really just trying to make money without grinding an extra 50 hours to make an extra million. So as you guys have seen in the video, you've got the free $1 million, the guaranteed panther statue, and a really good opportunity to grind KO this week using the replay glitch. Just maximize the replay glitch. You won't get banned using the replay glitch. And if you want to use my Cayo Perico replay method, just make sure you check out the full tutorial. I have it linked in the description. And also, since I've been gone for the last couple weeks, I'm going to be getting back into uploading more consistently, hopefully, if they drop good content, of course. But so definitely subscribe if you haven't already. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and let me know in the comments if you got the panther statue this week. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.